everybody, this is Rue with Rue's How To, and today we are going to be making Joanne Fluke's sugar cookies. And I am wearing a dress because the last time we did this, it was a yoga murder mystery, so I was wearing yoga type clothes. And so since this takes place during the holidays, I thought I should wear a dress that I wear for the holidays. So this is another fun series. This is not the first in the series. I tried to get that book because I wanted to make a recipe from that one. It was a chocolate chip cookie murder, but it was really hard to find in the library. But this one is just as awesome. It's a very fun series. Each book has not just cookies, but like pies and blueberry muffins and things like that. Lots of fun things. Fun murder mystery. It's a fun read. So I thought, hey, you know, the last one turned out really good. This one might turn out good. I'm pretty sure. It's a pretty popular series. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty sure it'll turn out good. I'm really excited about it. So we're gonna get started, and these are the ingredients you are going to need. So the items you're gonna need are 1.5 cups of butter melted. I haven't melted them yet, but they will be melted soon. 1.5 teaspoons of salt. 1 teaspoon of a flavor extract. They gave examples of different ones that you can use for your cookies. I'm just going to use vanilla extract. You need 4 eggs beaten, 2 cups of sugar, and 5 cups of flour. And they said that you do not need to sift the flour. So I got the 1.5 cups of butter melted here. And I added 2 cups of sugar. And you are just going to do this. I'm gonna do that some more, but you just kind of keep doing that, and then it says since it's warm because the butter is the butter's melted. To let it cool. Okay, so I'm gonna keep fluffing this butter. Okay, so it's cool enough to add the rest of the ingredients. As you can see, it got a little bit thicker as it cooled. And we're gonna add the beaten eggs. It goes in there. And I forgot to say this, but you will need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. This is when it gets added. Very important, it's not the same as baking soda. Yeah, I found that out the hard way once. They are not the same thing. So we get 2 those teaspoons. And then we also need 1.5 teaspoons of salt. That kind of seems like a lot to me. Okay, back to the salt in a moment. That kind of seems like a lot to me, but you know what? I'm just gonna follow directions and see how it turns out. Cause I mean, whoa. Okay, you never know what's gonna happen. You know? I mean, it's gonna be great times. So 1 teaspoon of that, and I'm gonna add, my hands are kind of messy, so I'm gonna add the 1.5 teaspoons of salt to this, and I'm gonna start to blend. I am gonna show the salt. So it is 1.5 teaspoons. So that's a half. This is so relaxing. That's 1, and now we have 1.5. And now I'm going to start to mix until it's well incorporated. So the next part for the mixing of ingredients section is the flour. That's the last item here. It says to pour it in about 1 cup at a time and then mix in between each. So that's gonna just do a little bit, and I'm gonna continue doing that and mixing in between until all of the flour is in the mix and incorporated. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I just put in the last cup and I mixed it a little bit, and as you can see now it's a lot thicker. So I stopped using the hand mixer, and now this is my favorite part. My philosophy is the best way to mix cookie dough is with your hands. When I was a little kid, I was like, yes, this is a good thing. It's just fun, and at the same time, it is helpful because then I could feel how incorporated it is, especially with chocolate chip cookies. When I'm mixing it, I just keep mixing it until I feel like the sugar is, it no longer has like that really gritty sugar feeling. This is a different cookie mix, of course, and it's already feeling really good. It feels very well mixed. So I'm just just mixing that, and then after it's pretty, I'm gonna scrape the sides some more, but it said to keep it in the fridge overnight. Now, I'm not gonna do that because I really want cookies right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in the fridge just for a little bit, let it chill till the next episode, as that one song goes, and maybe like an hour or something. And then I will come back and start making the cookies. Hi, we're back, and I just want to say that originally I was just going to put the cookie dough in an hour into the fridge and then continue with the process. However, in the book it said, in the directions it said, chill overnight. So I was like, you know what, if I'm going to do this right, I'm going to do it right. So I did chill it overnight, and yes, I am still wearing the same dress as the other day. You know, it's still clean. I only wear it for like an hour, so everything's good. Okay, so now what it says to do is to divide the dough into 4 parts. Then you're supposed to roll it out on a floured surface and a floured rolling pin. Roll it out till it's 1/8 of an inch thick. And then you're gonna use your floured cookie cutter and cut out shapes. I don't have a cookie cutter. I thought I did, and in my memory, this was a cookie cutter, and when I searched through all my stuff and I found it, it is not a cookie cutter. I have a cookie stamp. It's a hummingbird. I've never used this, and I'm excited to use it today. Today's the day to use it. So what I'm gonna do instead is, I'm gonna roll the cookies into a small ball, and then I'm gonna press this on it until it is the correct thickness of cookie, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, so I know that I said I was really trying hard to follow the directions, and I know I kind of cheated on this part here. However, I felt like the temperature of the dough is more important to get correct than this part here, because I feel like this is like a little cheat. And the temperature of the dough, like I said, is important because they say that for it to hold the shape better and so on. It explained why. And also, do not preheat the oven. So what I'm doing is, since I don't have, I decided not to use the cookie stamp because I tried it and it did not work well. It didn't get big enough. So what I did is I got a flat cup and I put some saran wrap on it. And I'm just going to press on the dough. I just pressed on the dough, like I said, and then I just pulled it off of the bottom. Since this has saran wrap, it came right off. I didn't even need to flour it, and that's about 1/8. I also have a measuring tape here that said like 2 little tick marks on here equal 1/8 of an inch. So I'm gonna just continue doing that to the rest of the cookies. All right, so I have all my cookies flattened out and ready to go, and the directions are to turn the oven out on now to 375 and to cook these for 10 minutes or until, I think she wrote, delicately golden brown. And I'm like, oh man, that sounds delicious. So I'm gonna put these in the oven for 10 minutes, and then when we come back, I'll get to taste test them. Okay, so it's taste test time. I have 2 cookies here. Here, you can have a cookie.
Thank you.
All right, and then I have my cashew milk here.
Okay.
You want to eat at the same time?
Sure. Go.
Okay. Let me see.
Not bad.
Wait, let me take another bite. No, it actually pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's because I mixed it with the cashew milk first, what has spices in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually these are good. They're like buttery, only a little bit sweet. You're supposed to ice these cookies. I didn't ice them. I thought that would be too sweet. Actually, these are really nice. What do you think?
I think the same. I like them. I think it would be way too sweet if they did have icing.
Alright, so thank you everybody for watching. I got the cookie recipe from this book. So I hope you go out there, try this out for yourselves, and have an awesome day.